Over the last week or so, we have been seeing an increasing number of COVID cases in the province, which is reflected within our schools. Over the last 10 days, in particular, the last 4 days, the number of students and staff quarantining, shortages of substitute teachers, and requests from schools to shift to at-home learning have all increased substantially. We had all hoped that this type of a shift was behind us. However, we must take on one more reset to stop the spike and protect our healthcare system. I want to be clear that schools remain safe places for learning, and we will all get back to in-class learning as soon as it is absolutely possible. However, the operational stresses on the education system need to be addressed, given that provincial community spread continues to climb, and we know that cases in schools are a further reflection of what is happening in our community. While difficult, there are some positives to this shift. It will help minimize the learning loss that's been happening due to the absences from COVID-positive cases and the requiring quarantining that has to take place after that. It will also help our older students who are working to meet academic requirements for post-secondary education by minimizing their moves from in-class to quarantine. This approach also means consistency throughout the province and minimizes confusion for parents across various regions. And it also allows our teachers and support staff to access vaccinations that were announced earlier this week and the expansion that we've heard just today. I would also like to highlight that exceptions will continue to be available for students with disabilities so that they can continue to attend in-person classes similar to what has occurred before. To be clear about at-home learning, it is just that, learning at home. School divisions will work with their families to ensure that learning will continue and that the needs of their students are met. We know that at-home learning is especially difficult for younger students, and we do not want to overburden families during this difficult time. That is why we are going to ask school divisions to focus instruction on fundamentals like literacy and numeracy for grades K to 6. And for grades 7 to 12, little changes for most students, as many are already learning at home, particularly if they have been in a hotspot region. What will change is their return to classroom date. Learning expectations for grades 7 to 12 will continue to be equivalent to regular in-school classes. I do want to acknowledge the tremendous impact these changes will have on all parents, particularly those with younger children. I understand that this may require adjustments to schedules and creative solutions for some families. I truly hope that this is the last time that we will be in this situation, which is another reason why it is so important, so very, very important right now for every Albertan to do their part to stop the spike. I want to end by thanking all teachers, school staff, parents, and of course our students for remaining flexible and for all of their efforts since the very start of this pandemic. While the situation right now is one that no one wants, I am confident this is a temporary shift for our schools and that we all can look forward to coming back to class in a few weeks. And I really want all of our students and our staff to be able to close out this school year in a very strong and positive note.